what I learned in Global this year was the different amendments and kind of how, say you get pulled over, and how you can approach officer with like your rights, or just kind of with anyone that's kind of conflicting your rights. You can learn how to just approach them and kind of just knowing your rights. Court rules, I learned that when we were watching different courts, we learned how to understand everyone's assignment, what they kind of did, what their whole purpose was, or what they were trying to do, especially in the O.J. Simpson case. And then with all the different events that happened and the different evidence that was found against him, and then how he was able to not found. Was he found guilty or he wasn't?
He was not found guilty.
Yeah, he wasn't found guilty.
Look up. There you go. Good boy. Yeah.
Something I want to remember about this class is learning about a bunch of crazy people that were like killed someone or like killed their children, and I learned how to like protect myself against cops with my amendments. I can learn to get more oxytocin, less testosterone. I'm gonna use my mindful minute to help me calm down.
What amendments you recall?
Fifth Amendment. Why? Because and my rights to remain silent. One documentary that really stood out was when O.J. Simpson. That one documentary where this one mother killed all of her children. Did I say O.J.?
Yeah.
Some documentaries I don't like was the hot coffee or McDonald's. I didn't like that. It was kind of boring. I don't know. It's kind of pointless.
Have you had grown as a thinker? How have you grown as a thinker, writer, and filmmaker?
I've grown as a filmmaker because, back then I had, nothing on my mind. But, ever since I started thinking about what I'm thinking about, I can, express myself in film, in a camera, and a microphone, too. And, my editing, horrendous, but,
What did you learn about analyzing a documentary film? What surprised you? What challenged you? What successes are you most proud of?
Collaborating with Jack Riva on every video that we did, that excited me, and I felt good. I felt successful while doing the editing and presenting it to the whole class, featuring Jack Riva.
I want to remember all the teachers and classmates that I had, because I felt like I had a very special connection to every single class I had this whole year, and all the people. I felt like I made new friends and a lot of good memories in those classrooms. I learned in Global Connections that I could use my Fifth Amendment.
Bro, what?
I learned the things about my mind and emotions is there are two separate things that you could really control if you take a deep breath and take a break. I learned that my mind and body are two separate. I learned that my mind and body. I learned that the mind and body are two different things, and you can easily control it by one big breath. Meditation could really help someone control hard times and just take a break from everything that you have going on. I could build that next year by learning more about meditation, and I could recall first, second, third, fourth, fifth amendment. The documentaries I really enjoyed was the O.J. Simpson one. That one I felt like I had a very fun time watching and learning. And I also had a chance to make a short documentary on that film, which I felt was pretty cool. And my top three are O.J. Simpson, The Nazi, and Q Into the Storm. I didn't like Anarchist because that was so boring, and I felt like we didn't learn anything, and I wasn't interested in the topic. I have not grown as a thinker, writer, and filmmaker. I learned that making a documentary film takes a lot of time and a lot of effort if you really want it to come out good. And editing takes a long time, but I feel like it's fun once it's towards the end. I did not learn anything about analyzing a documentary film. I'm most proud of making a little short documentary. I felt like I would never do that, but I really learned a lot on how to do it by watching a lot of documentaries in class, and it was really fun. And one challenging thing was in a 10-page Nazi article that I found out was boring because we were watching the movie already in class. Amen.